Hey everyone, John Henry here from School of Trade, and today we're going to be taking a look at a supply and demand zone trade on the E-mini Russell. So the Russell came down. We had a huge sell-off on the 4th into the 6th. The 6th was kind of consolidation over the weekend, didn't really get a whole lot. And now we've gotten another leg down again. Now this leg down broke through the first supply zone, or the first demand zone here. That one really didn't hold as well, but when we tagged the second one here, we had a very, very solid rejection right back off again. We're seeing the buyers swoop straight back in. So looking at our entry chart, I drew the box on here just so we could see it. We can see that now we've had a 1, 2, 3 reversal right back up to the upside again. So what we want to do is we want to see price come inside of our trigger zone area here, where we can then look to become a buyer right back up to the upside again. So I'm going to place my order ahead of time here. Got my buy stop limit ready to go. Just waiting for price to give us a little bit more of a pullback than this. This so far right here isn't really enough, and it does look like we are expanding a little bit higher. So we're just waiting right now for price to give us a pullback for this 1, 2, 3 reversal pattern. But you can see as soon as we tagged it here, there was this little mini head and shoulders right here, and then we've since blown straight through back to new highs again. And now this cross up has given us that 1, 2, 3 reversal that we're looking for. Now we just need basically the entry signal to hop on board. We will have a little bit of resistance in the way, in the sense that we are going to have this previous swing high at 1140.2 kind of in the way. But outside of that, it's really not that much to really worry about. We'll just be kind of keeping an eye on those areas just to be safe. And if we do see us starting to get hung up there, we might have to ratchet our stop in a little bit more. But once we get into the trade here, looking at taking 4 contracts, pretty much the same management that we use on everything else, just going to be that +5, +10, then a trail. That final target, we'll probably be looking at this magnet area up here at 1144.7, this big dotted green line here. That weekly level is going to draw price right back up to it. And because we're taking a trade off of a bigger time frame, we're able to look at those kinds of areas for our entry, for a target potential here. So I've got my target long here sitting at 1138.1, or my entry long rather, and we're looking just to get triggered into the trade here. So just waiting for that fill here. Now we just got filled, and our stop right off the bat, we're going to adjust it down to the previous low down here, and we can adjust our initial target up here a little bit further up instead of the +10. We'll look at getting off a little bit more than that just at those highs up there. And then the overall final target is just a runner target, so we don't actually have one on deck. We're just going to be trailing our stop up along with this move. So the first contract, we're taking 2 contracts off at +5. One more contract off. We adjusted it a little bit. It's at 12 instead of 10, so we're looking at a 12-tick second target. And then the third target, we are going to be looking more along the area of 1144.7. If we can get up to that area there, we should begin to start seeing a little bit of rejection, but this will act as a magnet up here. So we've now gotten that first 2 off at +5, and there we go. We got the second one filled there at +12. So now we've locked in 22 ticks, and our stop automatically moves to break even for us. So now it's essentially a free trade. We've locked in 220 bucks. Now we're just waiting for this to move right on up back to new highs. So we are looking at taking this and trailing our stop up along with it instead of using a final target, but we will be looking to target this 1144.7. What we're really looking for here is these weekly levels. A lot of times what happens is you hit them, and because there's so many orders there, it bounces through it really fast. You get an extra 6, 7 ticks, and then it fails back down. So looking at probably a little bit above that weekly level there at 44.7. So what we can do is we're just sit inside this trade here, and we'll be back in a little bit just to see if we can get this final target off here. Our stop is at break even at 1138.1, came 1 tick away. So if we can get some legs back to the upside, which it does look like that 1 tick actually saved us. So just waiting for that final target, probably around that 1144.8. So we'll be back in a little bit. All right, folks, we're tagging that target area there. Now, I'm going to be a little bit cautious around this area because we know this is where we're going to look to take our profit off of. I'm just going to trail this. Wherever reversal bar triggers in, it's going to stop us out. We are getting a little bit of that run through that we were hoping for. So we're just looking to see how much more we can really get out of this. So now we've got our stop essentially locked in exactly where we're looking for, and now we're just trying to get a little bit more, milk this for as much as it wants to give us. But at this point, we've locked in an absolutely gargantuan trade so far, up currently 75 ticks, and if we get stopped out right now where we are, we've locked in this case 70 ticks already. So our stop is guaranteed to get a 70 on top of the 22 that we've already taken out. So we're looking at just a massive trade, a huge reversal in this area, and we just got stopped out. So absolutely phenomenal trade. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's add our entries on here so we can see what's going on. So we took 2 off right here at +5. So +5 times 2. We took the second one off. We adjusted it a little bit just to put it a little closer to those highs there. So that was a +12. And that final target, we got stopped out right up here at +70. So a 70 tick final target there. So looking at the overall total here, we've got 70 plus the 12 plus 5 and 5. So you've got 10 more for a total of $920. Gorgeous, gorgeous trade. So that's going to be the trade for today, and probably the trade of the week. Really good trade. So if you have any questions about it, feel free to send an email to School of Trade, and don't forget to check out our trial at schooloftrade.com. Have a good one. Bye.